everyone, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still pretty new, it's just over a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you've already subscribed or if you subscribed today, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for being here, subscribed or not. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series. It's an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One. This is book 1, and I've read book 1 aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all those videos to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. Try out this story. Just know that book 2 is already published and available. And all the links that you need for my books are in the description box below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, the information to contact me is also in that description box. So everyone, welcome back. As you know, my schedule has changed a bit. I'm only able to do collective readings for the time being. I would like you all to know that I do plan on doing the zodiac sign readings again. I'm not sure if it'll be just maybe twice a month or once a month, but I'm trying to figure out when I'll be able to do that. It might take me a while, so in between then, we're just doing collective readings when I am led to do one. This is for the full moon. I'm doing this reading the night before so that I can post this at a good time. Okay, and the full moon lasts 3 days just about anyway, so I hope everyone is having a nice autumn. I'm still using my cards for autumn. I'll be using the Tarot Mucha by Lo Scarabo. I will be continuing to use the Labyrinth tarot deck that I just got as well, because I just think they're very autumny. They go very well together. And since I haven't been using them for the zodiac signs, I want to continue to get to know them. Also, will of course be using the Moonology deck because this is a full moon reading. And I also have the Spirit of the Animals Oracle here by Jody Bergsma and the Vintage Wisdom Oracle by Victoria Mosley, but we'll just see where we go, okay? Now, I've been feeling a bit off today. I've been feeling a little emotional. I've been feeling like in between, like, I don't know, like a sadness for some unknown reason and anger. And nothing really has happened today that's any different from yesterday. I do pick up on the full moon energies every single month. They do tend to maximize my emotions. So what I'm doing is when I feel these kinds of emotions that aren't exactly what I want to be feeling, when the full moon turns them all the way up, I do something to lift my vibrations, lift my spirit. Okay, some more. Okay, so because the full moon energies are going to maximize your emotions. So how do you want to feel during a full moon, right? I don't want to focus on sadness or frustration or anger at all. So we're just going to go ahead and think about funny things, lift. So, I tried as well to get some sort of message about what this message would be about, and I got nothing. Just nothing. So this is going to be as much of a surprise to me as it is to you guys. Okay, so collective, we've got the Page of Wands. All right, so this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. There is a message, okay, of passion or inspiration. If you look at this guy, he looks like he's thinking, doesn't he? I feel like there's somebody out there who's a loyal friend of yours that isn't sure whether or not to come in and give you some kind of message. A message that could inspire you. It could be a message about spirit, but I feel like it's a message about how passionately they feel about something. Okay, so far I'm getting more of like a collective energy, maybe in like for the Mother Speaks Tarot. The last couple of readings I did for my collective seemed more worldwide, okay? But this one feels a little bit more personal. There could be a young fire sign that wants to tell you something. There could be someone who's younger than you. I just heard that has a wand for you. What? They haven't decided. All right. So, all right, Spirit. There's someone who has a message. I'm just going to put this candle over here. Actually, I'm just going to get it out of there, guys. Oh, no. Yeah, you know what? Another thing is a lot of stuff has been happening, like with my not so good mood, and then trying to do this. The stand that I have my phone here on to record just wouldn't sit straight. It wouldn't. I've just been having trouble getting this reading done, like something or someone doesn't want it to happen. I don't know. I think that when we get into these more negative emotions, like what I was like feeling maybe a little sad for no reason, or frustrated, or a little bit irritable, that isn't the best time to do the readings. But I just knew I had to. Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm not feeling like this is just a Capricorn, like we might hope. There is negative forces about. I don't like to be paranoid, but it feels like this reading, this energy here did not want done. But here, okay, now, the demon is a Capricorn. The devil would be Capricorn, which is an earth sign, but it is very obvious here that this is the fiery gang. This is fire in this particular reading. Yeah, it's these imageries, which is why these decks are pertinent. Pertinent? Is that the right word? That's what I heard. This is a message that this doesn't want out. This person is still thinking about it like they're insecure or they're afraid, and that's because of this. And let me tell you something, guys. When this energy doesn't want something done or to come out, it's because it's a really good thing. Do you have a message for someone? Are you a fire sign? Are you a young person who's a fire sign that has a message for someone that you really want to tell them, but you're afraid to? You're not sure the message will be received But what it would really actually do, guys, is a lot of good. Yeah, so your insecurity or your doubt or anything here that, or this other person you're dealing with, whatever they're feeling, which is keeping them away or keeping them silent, is because of this. Okay, and this is the full on energy of this. This negativity was not expressed in a different card. It was not expressed in a minor arcana such as this. They're taking this message, which is like a beginning, like a young person. This message is a beginning. It's like a smaller energy than an adult. Not smaller, but you know what I'm trying to say? It's the beginning of something. It's not the full-blown thing. So just the very beginning of it. And this is what negativity is. The full-on maximum amount of negativity is being thrown at it. To cause chaos. These things, this fiery gang in the movie of Labyrinth, they're very chaotic. They have, look at this guy's face. They have fun creating mean-spirited chaos. Okay, guys, I first started this reading, and then this stand that I've got my phone on fell. Now, prior to that, this candle over here had gone out, the one that I took off the table, and I replaced it. And now this one has gone out. And it's not even, see this one that I replaced, it was almost burnt out. This one isn't. So again, something really good is about to happen, and it's all going to start. That's a nice little candle holder, isn't it? Especially for autumn. Wow. Okay, so this one that I took off the table, I'm going to go ahead and put it here because I don't want to stop this to refill this one. Okay. All right. Selenite wand. And for you guys too, in case you get any of this negativity that's trying to stop this reading, that is trying to stop this message, okay? Man, that's messed up, guys. So there's an important message, and it doesn't have to be from a fire sign, guys. It doesn't have to be from a young person. It could be someone who's a fire sign and younger than you, but it doesn't have to be. It could be someone with a message about spirit. Whatever fire is about, whatever. Okay, so fire is a lot of things. It's spirit, it's inspiration, it's even maybe temper. There's a lot to the element of fire, but I feel like what this is mostly is something someone is passionate about. They want to share their passion with someone else. They have a message that they're very passionate about. And yeah, that's what I'm getting mostly. And I feel like whatever this is definitely spiritual. Oh my God, look, you guys. Okay, Spirit just showed me. This person is being affected by what else is going on in the world right now. Look at this volcano exploding in the background. Look at these trees are underwater. Just behind him, it's like there's a river. So these are floods. These are volcanic eruptions. This is all of that in the air. It's like amidst this chaos, this person is thinking about love. Love. Yeah, because the opposite of this is love. The opposite of this is spirit. And it is so strong that this person is thinking about it instead of all of this chaos and crap around them. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? They are not focused on this chaos that's going on around them, that the chaos energy is doing its best to stop them from relaying this message of passionate love. They're not very stable. They need to find a little bit more stability. They're holding their staff sideways instead of in a way where it was like a walking stick that would help them to stand better. His foot is like behind him a little bit. So even though he's not like the Two of Pentacles guys where where he's all topsy-turvy, he still isn't quite balanced, but he's very, very focused on this message he wants to relay. Even though there's chaos going on all around him. Huh. Let's see what else we get here. What else can you tell us about this message? What else can you tell us about the message? What will it do? Guys, there it is again. This is a really rather beautiful picture, but this is the Devil card in this deck. Okay, so look at how she's in between two people here. Now, the Devil card can be a lot like, it kind of can look a lot like the Lover's card. In the Lover's card, there is an angel between the man and the woman, but here this is the Devil between the man and a woman. And the man and the woman, for me, are representing partners who are very important to one another, whether they're both men or both women, it doesn't matter. There are love relationships that are being messed with, that are being kept apart through chaos energy. This has been going on for a few years now, okay? I see it all over the other readers on YouTube. I see it on all the other social media. There has been so much separation in divine unions, twin flames. Wish fulfillment here is what this is. Okay, put it down. She? Who told me that? She said? Who is she? My ancestor. I've been told that there's a very strong, I've been told this several times, that there is a very strong female ancestor of mine who is leading me towards wish fulfillment and towards a new type of life. Now, I feel very much like whatever happens with me happens with just about everybody else, especially those who are watching my channel. Whoa, there was a flash of light there. So 9 is an important number. It's basically the completion before you get to 10, which is a double digit. So 9 is the end of the single digit numbers. Wish fulfillment. So whatever message this person has is going to bring in wish fulfillment. For you, for me, whoever, when this person finally gets out of their head and just says, that's it, I gotta do this, the time is right, I'm going to go and relay my message, this will create wish fulfillment for whoever they're telling. And then that's when they're going to be like, wow, I wish I'd have said something sooner. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, you know, so if you're the one with the message, understand that everything happens in divine timing. Okay? So don't beat yourself up thinking, oh, I should have been there earlier, or I should have just, you know, gotten out of my head. Don't do that. You'll know when the time is right. And for those of you who are waiting for this message, you will receive it when the time is right. And then there will be wish fulfillment. However, guys, notice how she's by herself. Now this is what my female ancestor is saying, who is very strong. There's this whole thing that I've been learning about being strong on your own and not being codependent. This is the self-love that we're all trying to learn. Okay, everybody wants to change the world. When we begin changing ourselves, when we all do that, that's when the world will change for the better. So her being by herself, being this independent feminine, very much like the 9 of Pentacles, this, for me, the first meaning that I learned for this card when I was in my 20s was, you have worked very hard for all this emotional fulfillment, and now it's time to enjoy it. Now, cups is love, cups is emotion, cups is intuition. So I think all of those will be fulfilled in some way. You are 1 cup away from your 10 of cups. But I think what is important here is that your wishes will be fulfilled. You have 9 cups of emotional fulfillment going for you. And as long as you stay in this non-codependent energy and this independent energy, even if you do get together with your counterpart or with someone else, that will be a much healthier relationship than a codependent relationship, which is why we have the 9 instead of the 10 of cups. Okay? Something about the red flowers in her hair. I don't know what kind of flowers those are. They're making me think of, well, they're not hibiscus. I just heard drunk with happiness. Huh. Well, that's awesome. And obviously, that's why this is coming at us all so hard with all of its energy, all of its energy, its full energy is what I'm trying to spit out here. See, it's not even, it's doing its best to keep me from talking, but no, we're not allowing any of that. You know, I don't feel cranky anymore, guys. I don't feel a strange sense of sadness anymore. I'm actually starting to really feel pretty good. I do miss doing the readings, but there's other aspects to life that I need to take care of right now, and I don't want to overwhelm myself and give crappy readings, or you know what I mean, or resent having to do anything because I've got so much on my plate, or you know, I'm not the kind of person who will completely exhaust herself trying to keep up with something. I gotta do what I'm led to do. Sorry, I'm gonna plug in my phone. Hopefully this doesn't collapse it. Nope. Okay. Need to charge that. Yeah, so I've just had some things to do recently, and I just need to get them done, and I just like to concentrate on the things that I need to do. Okay, enough of my explaining myself. Oh, wow, I just kind of feel like that's this too. This is insecurity. This is, I'm so sorry. I just like, you know what? I'm not insecure. I'm not feeling that. Okay. Yeah, this is the sun. This is what's going to come for everyone. It might even be in the form of a baby for you guys, because here's this young person, right? I'm not saying that this is a baby who has a message for you, but there is definitely youth. This is the happiest card in the deck. Okay, so maximum happiness. This is what you're going to feel. You've got your wish fulfillment and the sun, and that's exactly why the full force of this is being thrown at us. Because this is going to be a new spiritual life. This is enlightenment, clarity, happiness, victory. Next to this is incredible. Now the sun, for me as a reader, always takes everything and anything that looks negative and makes it not so bad. It's that magical. So you'll see here, out of these 4 cards, even though we have this here, it's the only one that seems negative, isn't it? And what is directly below it is the sun. It's like this message causes wish fulfillment. We're having a hard time getting this message because the negative forces are combating the higher forces. These energies know that this is coming back. Then what will this feed on? It loves to create chaos. It loves to see people in pain. It loves to see people doubt themselves. It loves to separate lovers. It loves to do all the things that we that keep us from our joy. Chaos. Now I'm seeing the beaver in my head. This is the full beaver moon, and a beaver is a very industrious little animal. They're really cute. The beaver creates something that doesn't naturally form. The beaver builds. It builds like we build. When it stops creeks and rivers, it creates ponds that create more life. So now what I'm feeling is we're builders as well. So we're bees, wasps, things that build homes. Some birds, well, they do build nests. Nature builds stuff. Okay? Now, through these animals, nature does this. Nature has built a dam through the beaver. So now what I'm hearing is nature has also built through us. We've been very ashamed at how much pollution we've put into the world. We've been yelling at each other for being wasteful and things like that, right? But Spirit is saying, understand you're part of nature. And nature is beginning and ending, and nature can be very chaotic. Endings can seem very chaotic. When a beaver dam is taken down, it creates chaos. When it's built, you slowly get used to it. It fills up kind of slowly. But when the dam is broken, the water rushes forth and creates chaos. Oh, that's enough of the tarot I just heard. Okay. Adios, tarot. Okay, the moonology, of course. Moonology, because we're talking about the moon. We're talking about the beaver moon now. I looked in the Spirit of the Animals Oracle for the beaver card, but they didn't have one. So I'm like, well, I'll just get my messages from Spirit for that. But uh-oh, did that the wrong way. Because I was mulling over that what the beaver does. The beaver creates things that kind of helps others. It creates new habitats. The fish. It creates a new pond or lake for the fish to live in, and they don't. Do the fish know that the beaver created it? Are there fish out there, like, hoping a beaver will create a dam and make somewhere for them to live? No. I don't think so. Maybe we're all connected, if fish have telepathy with beavers and stuff. But I don't think that fish, they probably don't think that deeply. They probably just live their life, and one day they're in their stream and they come to a deeper area and they're just like, yay, thanks, Spirit, because it's Spirit that built that dam, which built that pond through the beaver anyway. So it's like the message that I'm getting is like Spirit is responsible for everything, including these chaotic energies. And when they try to bust through our happiness, they're just doing their job. And they're doing their job because we wrote them this way so that we can test ourselves. I've been doing a lot of research on near-death experiences and what people learn from those. Okay, so now I'm remembering that this full moon has to do, it's a blood moon, and there's the longest lunar eclipse in like a century or maybe more than that. I can't quite remember, guys. I'm not really an astrologer. I like to listen to my intuition without too many facts to cloud up my head. Yeah, so this is going to be a powerful full moon. All right, Spirit, what's up with this full moon? What do the Mother Speaks Tarot Collective need to know? Oh, see? You guys. All right, so when I said this is a message of love, and I said, well, it's got to be love because love is opposite of the devil. Well, I said, what's up with this? A new romantic cycle begins in this moon, okay? And wow, I'm a Libra, guys. So I know a lot about the Libran energy, and that's all about beginnings and endings. Okay, it's this balance that we're still trying to find. See, I said he wasn't quite balanced here. A new moon is a good time to build, to begin a manifestation. The full moon is the moon at its fullest power, okay? So while this is a full moon that's going on, I don't feel like this is a new moon or the new moon in Libra that is going to bring this about, but I think the new moon, well, who knows, it could be. If you get this message during the new moon in Libra, you'll be like, hey, that's what Allison said. But I feel more like it's this balance I was talking about beginnings and endings. When something is ending, like I said, when the dam breaks, there's chaos. When the dam is built, things change slowly. The water trickles in, the pond or lake or whatever just gets bigger and bigger, you know, probably slow enough for the little animals to get out of there and everything, you know, but when the dam breaks, that's it. And all the water just goes rushing and there's all this chaos. So there's chaos going on right now because the old cycle is ending. And the new cycle is coming. But it isn't just love, guys. It's not just wish fulfillment. It's all of the wish fulfillment. Everything we've ever wanted. These two cards together, oh my God. A new romantic cycle begins. This is love. This is what I've been talking about. This is the divine couples. This is the twin flames. Whatever you want to call them. Oh, wow. You guys. I just said twin flames. So this is fire, and then we've got these flames on here. But even if this, since this is an earth element card for Capricorn, if you didn't want to include that one, you've got the sun. Twin flames, two flames, fire and fire. This could even be a Leo. Twin flames. You know, I've been feeling the need to comfort. There's a lot, since there's all this chaos going on in the world, and then people are out there still trying to deal with their daily life issues, you know, like loved ones and pets passing away, and health struggles. They're, you know, still trying to deal with everyday traumas and tribulations while all this is going on in the world that just complicates it all for everyone. I just want to comfort people. I've been just wanting to be there, give people hugs, tell everybody it's going to be okay. I don't know. Have you been feeling like that? Oh, shit. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Pisces is in February. My sister is a Pisces, and it's just me and her. So whenever I get Libra and Pisces together, I'm just like, whoa. But this is what I've been saying this whole time, this balance in spirituality and practicality, but also in love, guys. Okay, so now what I'm getting is, since this is an earth sign too, this is Capricorn, okay? Capricorn is also the entrepreneur. Capricorns are very good at business, and they're very practical, okay? They're earth signs. So I feel like some practicality applied to this chaos will help a great deal. Also, the chaos that is existing within this person's mind, to apply some practicality may help you or whoever this person is to come to terms with relaying their message, that it's okay to relay their message. I guess for a lot of you, this is your counterpart. If you are in separation, or you have not met them yet, or you know, it could be this person knows who you are, but you haven't spoken. What this is a loyal person. Loyalty is very important to me. And it's important to just about everybody, because if you don't have loyalty from your friends, and especially from your counterparts, from your lovers, how can you continue to grow? How can you continue to trust each other if you are not loyal to one another? So for those of you out there who have been feeling like this person wasn't loyal to me, or this person isn't saying this to me even though I know that they love me, but they're not saying it, so they're not loyal, or, you know, there's a lot of things that insecurity brings to our mind. This person is loyal. Enough with the moon cards. Okay. Okay, so I just got this feeling that we'll get some wisdom oracle cards, and then we'll pull from the spirit animal deck and see what else is up here, what else kind of messages we're going to get. What else do you want to say about this? A new romantic cycle is beginning. getting this one. Harmony. This is the Four of Wands card for me here in this deck. You can see here these 4 pillars around her. And then this is harmony. There are, remember to go out and look at the stars. Okay, I'm still getting a lot of messages for me to go do that. Go outside in the night sky, look at the stars. It's been really foggy here and a little rainy here, so whenever I see there's a clear night sky, I go outside and I just look at the stars, and I feel a little bit silly when I'm out there, but then when I come in the house and I just relax, things start coming to me, things that I'm just like, whoa, and I write, I don't write everything down in my journal, but I do have a journal. This is what's coming. So she's looking up at the stars, so don't forget to do that too. I know you might feel silly, I know you might be cold, just bundle up a little bit, I know it's winter, but what you're doing when you are looking at the stars is you are downloading their light codes. Their light codes, the light from stars takes a long time to get to the earth. I'm not a scientist. I'm not going to say it's like one point whatever light years or any of that. But the feeling I'm feeling from this message is that when you get the light from these other stars, whether they be planets, moons, or gas giants like our actual star, stars. The light codes that have just now reached the earth have done so for you. So when they shone this light, however many light years ago, it was done for you. Because the universe can remember everything and it can see everything. So when you're outside and you're looking at those stars, you're absorbing into your eyes, into your body, information from these far off stars. Information that they shone just for you many, many, many years ago. And it is these light codes that are going to bring the understanding, I just heard the understanding of harmony, and how to bring harmony, how to enjoy life the way we enjoy playing a musical instrument when we know how to play one, or singing, or dancing. Life will be more like art. I keep looking at these, I don't know, what are these, starlings or something? They're not doves of peace, but there's also something about 3, and what that tells me about is collaboration. It doesn't have to be only 3 people, it can be collaboration with lots of others, but it's like it is through this 4 of Wands kind of harmony, this twin flame energy, while you are still independent. Twin flames who are not codependent. That's what's going to bring the harmony. Those who know that when they're insecure, not to blame someone else and say, you make me feel this way. This is the independence that says, I can do what I need to do without somebody holding my hand. This is even, I can handle my emotional problems without barfing them up all on everybody every single day. I know that that's hard for some people. You have to talk about your problems and stuff, but there's some folks out there that just complain every single day, and that all that does is perpetuate it. And people think that, when we talk about stuff, it helps us to feel better, which is true. Go to counselors, because that's like a specific time that you have set for talking about this, for healing. But when we just, complain every day to our loved ones, all it does is it takes the negativity from you and it puts it into them. You know what I'm saying? So it's this independent energy of I can handle my emotions, I can handle my responsibilities, I can handle my love relationship. I can handle things because I don't have fear anymore. Because I know that Spirit is with us. You know what I'm saying? When we are independent and strong inside, we no longer pin our happiness on whether or not someone else is around or doing something for us or whatever. So even though she's in this Four of Wands energy, she's by herself and she's being this artist. She looks happy to me. And there's still collaboration. Okay. So, talking about others that may complain every day, that may be angry every day, that don't know how to handle their emotions, that don't know how to handle the chaos that's going around them, that's going on around all of us. It is so easy to point the finger, guys. So even though folks might be doing that, that doesn't mean let's be angry at those people. It doesn't mean let's feel better than those people. It means have compassion for them. It doesn't mean going to them and telling them this is what's wrong with you because I've learned what's wrong with me. This is about being there for others. This is, okay, so that's why I've been wanting to do that. Just be there. Just listen. You don't have to be there every single day. You don't have to let people basically use you as their negative emotional trash can because that's toxic. You don't want to allow someone to hammer you every day with complaints and anger because that isn't good energy for you and it doesn't really help them either. However, don't judge them. Have compassion for them because they really don't know any other way. And so it's better to be more of an example. Show them. Show them how to handle emotion. Show them how you can listen to something negative and not join in and now we're both angry at that person or that that person is horrible or this person who talks every day and doesn't know to not do that, who complains every day, going to somebody else and then talking about how this person complains every day, that doesn't help anybody. So compassion is something we have really lost our grip on. There's a lot of people that don't quite grasp true compassion. Sometimes compassion is looked at as weakness. Sometimes it's looked at as unnecessary or enabling. But there's a fine line when it comes to life, guys. When you see somebody suffering like this is the attitude to have. Think about the angels or spirit. When you're going through stuff and you're going through your drama and you make a mistake over and over and over again, like there's times when, see, I haven't been doing as much as the tarot. You gotta put it down after a while. So I've been taking a break, not just here, but also personally. I'm not pulling a card for myself every single day. I'm not watching tons of tarot readings. Sometimes I'll still watch them if they say something that grabs me and I'm like, oh, okay, Spirit wants me to see that. But it's not. So like what I'm saying, so like when I pick up my angel answers cards and I want a yes or a no, and secretly apologizing to Spirit for not just trusting. Yeah, I trusted for a couple of days, and now I'm picking up my angel answer deck again, and I'm like, I'm sorry. You know what Spirit says? That's okay. That's all right. I'm over here going, yeah, I know I'm supposed to just trust. There's really nothing for me to actually do except focus on myself and self-love and, be of help to others. But I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm being human at this moment. And now I'm, asking for a yes or no answer. If my angels or Spirit was mean about that or berated me or, come on, we don't imagine that. There's endless compassion and love from Spirit for us, no matter what we do. And there's people out there that do a lot of bad stuff that's a hell of a lot worse than just picking a tarot card because, you feel guilty. You're supposed to have all this faith, but then you just really want an answer because this is the need to control. This is the stuff that we came here to learn. Feeling like this about ourselves is a lot like just feeling really bad, like when we were in school when we were kids and maybe we didn't quite pass a test with 100% or something. Beating ourselves up for that? No. Wow. Where did that just go? I feel like I just came out of something. Like what? Wow. Just grab a little water here. Yeah, so basically, we all make mistakes. We all are pesky. We can be, pesky with Spirit or pesky with each other or needy or whatever. Don't get down on yourself about it. Just pick yourself up and keep going. That's really all we can really do. And have compassion for yourself. That's part of self-love. Have compassion for yourself because, once you learn how to have compassion for yourself, then it's all of a sudden you can have compassion for others. Once you say, wow, okay, well, I've been trying to get answers and I know I'm supposed to just have faith and watch and just focus on me, but I just really want some answers. I really want to know what's going to happen. I mean, sometimes you can't always get those. Oh, I'm being reminded of something, guys. The last reading or so that I did, I was talking about the elite. And at one point, I called them rich people. Now, I just wanted to point something out to everybody. There's a lot of rich people in this world, okay? There's doctors, lawyers that are millionaires, and, it's not them that I'm talking about. It's not people who are rock stars or, I'm talking about those that people refer to as the elite. I'm talking about the billion trillionaires that think it's their job to treat us like a giant herd of cattle or something. But even they, why not have some compassion for them? Because we don't know exactly what they go through. For all we know, once you get to be like really super rich, then all these so-called elite people come to you and say, okay, now you have to do this, because if you don't, this is, who knows what they have to deal with, is what I'm saying. Okay, I don't want to be sounding paranoid or anything like that. But we just don't know what people go through. And if someone, what if they said like, okay, if you want to stay who you are, or if you want to stay alive maybe, or you want to keep all your money or whatever that you've worked so hard for, you have to play by our rules, and we have so much money, we can just totally back up what we're saying here, then have compassion for those people that are trying to just, not everybody wants to die, not everybody wants to lose all their money, and I'm not saying excuse them for anything evil that they're doing. I'm just saying that think about the kind of compassion that Spirit has for all of us, even the elite. There may be even some of them that don't even call themselves the elite. We don't know them personally. We don't know everybody's story. So when it comes to people, try to have compassion. I think there's more observing that needs to be done rather than judgment. Who are we to judge others? I mean, we want to stop things that aren't good. We want to shape our world, right? We want to get rid of things like trafficking and, things that are just wrong, murder, and things like that. But because we want to strive to become better, we want to rise in vibration, not lower in vibration. But when it comes to judgment, when it comes to people and things, let us have compassion. There's this shelter that I watch, and there was a dog that came into the shelter that was trying to push the other dogs around, and what ended up happening is that all the other dogs just attacked him, and they, he had to lose an eye, and they bit off his ears, and then they just went back to being a whole bunch of happy dogs. So like, we're not judging those dogs. They were kind of defending themselves, but they're dogs, and so they bit out his eye and chewed off his ears, and I don't know what I'm trying to say there, guys. Some people would probably call me a bleeding heart. That doesn't mean I'm saying I'm a Democrat. I don't, that kind of politics, I don't engage in that stuff. All right, this is the only, I don't discuss politics is what I'm saying. Wow, you guys. Okay, so Lizard, regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Wow. I have never seen this card come out of this deck. I'm getting something about the reptilian brain. Something about a redo. Now, lizards, they lose their tails when they feel threatened, and then they regenerate them. Crabs and stuff, or lobsters, can do the same thing. And this is what we're about to do. Okay, so now I'm feeling like maybe the people I'm talking to right now have already mastered compassion, because that's what's going to bring in harmony. The self-love and the compassion for others, boom, okay? This whole new romance, balancing spirituality and practicality, we are going to redo. We're going to regenerate. We've lost a lot of people to COVID. We're going to regenerate. And it's going to be better than ever, I just heard. The regeneration, I'm getting something about the beaver. The moon. This moon is going to help us. It says, put on your new cloak, and then something about the eclipse. Yeah, something about the embrace your transformation is that when a beaver creates a pond, that is a transformation of that area. And the animals and stuff that are around it embrace that because it blesses them. So this is a transformation that is going to be blessing everyone. So embrace this chaos that you are currently in. Continue to have your faith, because everything is going to be balanced out and regrown. Something had to be lost in order to survive. Yeah. For you guys, if you were ripped apart, if you were severed from your counterpart, it had to be done so that you could both survive. But there's going to be a regeneration. And it says no matter what happens, you can adapt. Something also about false twin flames. If you were ripped apart from someone and it's because they weren't your true twin flame, possibly. But you know what, guys? I have this feeling like, well, twin flame, you attract your own vibration. So you may have attracted somebody who was part of your vibration before, who vibrated just like you. But then you vibrated away from each other in order to survive. And possibly in order for you to find your true counterpart. Whatever you think you've lost will be regained and will be better than ever. And there is nothing that you cannot get through. Nothing. Goddesses. Oh, not that one. This one. All right, I'm going to pull from the Goddess Guidance Oracle. I haven't used this one in a while. I feel like the goddesses are going to give us some advice for what we need to do in between this reading and my next one. All right, goddesses, sisters, what have you to say? Whenever I say that, I kind of want to be like, I don't know, I want to say, what say you? I'm silly. But silliness is a really great thing to help raise your spirits. I've always loved to be really silly. Kuan Yin on the bottom here, guys, compassion. Kuan Yin is like the Asian Mother Mary. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. See, thank you. She said it really, really well there. Okay? Release judgments. about yourself and other people, and just focus on the love and light that is within everyone, not just you, but in everyone. Is there anything else? Thank you so much. Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions, right? Holy moly, that's exactly what we're just talking about. These are cycles. This is the end of a cycle. There's rhythms when it comes to our emotions. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So maybe some of this could be things like hormones. I had a hysterectomy many years ago, so when I have hormones, I never quite know. So maybe this that I've been going through this today, who knows, it could have been some hormones that I was unaware of. And there's others of you out there that know about this. And those of you who are men, you know, you still have energy levels, your emotions, you got cycles too. So you have an energetic womb, okay? So, and then here what we've got is a lot of, and then Ain, a leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. This is the leap of faith. This is have faith. Start this new path. This is Fool energy. The Fool, the new spiritual path for everyone. Beginnings and endings right here. Wow. All right, ladies. Anyone else? Yeah, anybody else? All right. Let's see who we got down here. Vesta. Home, right? Harmony. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Okay, so that's another thing. The Knight of Wands often represents a change of residence. Maybe this is someone thinking about that. But yeah, your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So that's something else for you guys to look for, okay? If you're feeling stagnant or something, there is a change in your home coming, and it's going to be good. It's a healthy change, okay? Also, this is, okay, Cara Dwin has been talking to me or been in my mind a lot recently. She is an ancient goddess that came to me and spelled out her name one night. She is the goddess of the cauldron. And here, what she has in front of her is a cauldron. And to me, these messages I've been getting about the cauldron has been about medicine. So I'm feeling like this move or change in the occupants in your house or whatever is going to be good medicine for you. It may have something to do with medicine as well. To make medicine, to administer medicine, you know, just the change itself could be good medicine for you. You know, the Native Americans say that medicine is the thing that is good for you. It doesn't have to be some sort of poultice or salve. It can be an energy. Like someone, maybe you get a new roommate and they're very bright and happy. That's good medicine. Someone who comes to your house and says good words to you. That is good medicine. All right, guys, I'm already at an hour and 15 minutes. I think that's long enough. I think that Spirit is done talking. So I guess to summarize here, we're feeling off balance because of all the chaos that we are in the midst of. But very soon, we're going to receive a passionate message that's going to change all that for us. It's going to balance us out. It's going to bring us a new romantic cycle, whether or not this person is the bringer of that. It's not the Knight of Cups, an offer of love, but it's going to start it. It's a catalyst to a new romantic cycle. The balance, spiritually, practically, and in your heart, it's all being balanced out. Now, we got this message of compassion twice here, guys, okay? So if this is saying, work on your compassion, work on understanding true compassion, okay? So start with yourself. When, like, I try not to, as a habit, I'll say, oh, whoa, what? If I make a mistake, I'll go, what? I'm a dork. And it just kind of comes out. And a dork isn't like a big thing to call yourself, but it isn't the most positive thing either, is it? So I try to stop myself and say, no, Allison, you're not a dork. You just made a mistake. It's okay to make mistakes. Once you learn to have that kind of compassion for yourself, then you talk to somebody else and then they make a mistake and they call themselves a dork or something worse or something, and then you can say to them, whoa, no, you're not. You don't need to say that about yourself. It's okay to make a mistake. And you can comfort them that way. And then they can just start realizing how to have compassion for themselves as well. It's contagious. When you really get good at this self-love, guys, you can pass it on. And it's a good thing to pass on. Not you pass on the negative things when you complain, when you're angry. So this is the way to pass on the good stuff. And that is what's going to bring us wish fulfillment in love, in health, in home, in spirit. Everything is going to change. Everything that you've lost is coming back. Honor yourself. Honor who you are, and you will learn how to honor others. But you guys, this is what's coming. This is what's coming. And for those of you who end up having a child, with this new love, this new romantic cycle, if you are a divine couple, can you imagine what these children will be like? Oh my God. All right, collective, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I love you guys all. I'm giving you guys all a great big hug. I love everybody on this planet. I have compassion for everyone on this planet. And I guess I'll see you next time. Mwah! Big loves and kisses.